who's back at it, causing all that static. It's the old Fanatic. Old Fanatic. Fired up Fanatic. Fed up Fanatic. However you want to put it. Um, Again, what separates the normal people from the nuts and the people like me. So all I want to do is win. But you won't let me. Life, um, uh, the karma, God, whatever you want to call, whatever you feel comfortable, just won't let me win. And the thing is, I take it worse than the players. The Birmingham Stallions got their butts kicked. 3-time defending champions. Didn't even look like they fought. They did fight back a little bit in the first half. Then it looked like they didn't care. And again, they're a low team. Never get too high, never get too low. I get that, but you went out with a whimper. Now, should I get rid of all my Stallion stuff, throw it in the garbage? I know what you guys are saying. Well, the 3-time champions, Fanatic, don't do that. I mean, you can't win them all. That's the difference. I want to win them all. I need to win them all. Again, I'm going to tell you, if you haven't been here, if you've been here, you know it's like a broken record, or, I'm beating a dead horse, but I'm going to tell you. I can't stand Donald Trump. I used to like him, but I can't stand him. But I will admit, the guy never, ever, ever wants to lose. Hates it. Eats with more passion. Steinbrenner, I hated his guts too. Another one, show me a good loser and I'll show you a loser. The second place is the first loser. Winning is second only to breathing. I could go on with him. He made a million of them. Tom Brady, the Prez from Wager Talk. What's his face? Gianni from Wager Talk, the Greek gambler. There's something. There's just the only difference between me and them is they have money, and they made a success, and I didn't. But it just eats at me. And I wasn't as mad as like when I used to be a big, huge Bears fan, but it was just that it looks like they didn't care. And I try to remember what everyone. Oh, you're not gonna win them all. They won 3 times in a row. Relax. It was boggles my mind that they acted like they didn't care. On the flip side, the Mrs. St. Louis Battlehawks got beat too. I think that the head coaching career of Anthony Beck, former Jet tight end, is over. He just can't get up for the big games. He can't win a playoff game. I mean, he's not in the NFL for a reason. I mean, maybe he could be a decent line coach or tight ends coach, but he ain't gonna be a head man. He's had this. The Battlehawks had home field advantage. They were hot going into the game. They beat in DC during the year. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't too enthused and had too much belief in the Stallions going in. They didn't, after week 2 to 3. They didn't look. They still were decent, but they didn't look hungry. And they beat Michigan 6 times, 7 times if you count last year's playoffs, since they've both been come back into existence. Maybe they thought, oh, we're just going to show up and they're going to lay down. Well, it didn't happen. St. Louis has had DC's number. Didn't happen. So it's DC Defenders against the Michigan Panthers, who have won a USFL title way back. The first original champions back in '83 with Bobby Hebert, that went on to be a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints and Atlanta Falcons. It's Bobby Hebert. So I'm gonna, Michigan's the favorite. It's in St. Louis, so there's no home field. I don't know how many people are gonna go to that game. That's the problem. I mean, they already sold like 25,000 tickets, because a lot of people probably thought St. Louis was going to be in. Plus, it is a championship game. It's a nice little getaway. It's Saturday night, so you could just go there Saturday night, go to the game, wake up Sunday, and go home. unless a little trip to Missouri. But I'll be interested to see how many people are there. I'm gonna go with DC because Michigan knocked out my team. But either I could see it going either way. Michigan's a 2.5, 3 point favorite, early odds favorite. Hoping DC could pull it out. I think they have the better quarterback. They all have new coaches, so I got to give the slight edge to Mike Nolan, even though he was a loser in the NFL. Maybe this is his chance to win the USFL, the UFL championship, and maybe get a DC job in the NFL again. Who knows? I mean, he was a head man with the 49ers, and they weren't good when he was their head coach. So who knows? I mean, who cares really about Mike Nolan? Stallions are out. I'm gonna put my the belief in DC. I'm not gonna bet on the game. And me and the missus are supposed to go out Saturday. I mean, we've had plans canceled before, so who knows? But if we're out, we probably won't even watch the game. Maybe come home and catch the second half, see if it's a close game or a good game. But tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad it's over. It was wearing on me. The last 2-3 weeks didn't mean anything. The playoffs were already set, and Birmingham wasn't what they were. I mean, they still had a good record. They still have a great record for their history, but again, I can't take that. Basketball, same thing with Giannis. If Giannis leaves the Bucks, I don't know. They're gonna go back into the dump where they were. They got a nice new arena, so they can have all events and concerts and all kinds of BS. And the people who really like basketball will go, but ah, it's a cycle. Some people stick forever and just take the pain. Not me. I'm done. If Giannis leaves, I'm not going to become a Knicks fan. I still like him. I still watch him. I still, I mean, the Knicks are on. I mean, I can watch any game. You know that. Got to hook up. But I won't, I can't really watch the NBA during the regular season. I couldn't even barely watch the finals last night. I watched the first half, and then my eyes were getting heavy. Gotta get up and go to work. And Oklahoma City was in control. I believe they were in control of the first game, and got complacent and said, this game's over. And Indiana came back and shocked them. I don't think Indiana's going to win another game, folks. I mean, I could be wrong, but if I was going to bet on it, I'd put my money on the Oklahoma City Thunder for the next three. Hockey, tonight's a big game, folks. If Edmonton can win tonight, they got a chance. If Florida wins tonight, I think it's over. I think it'll be 2-1. They're in Florida, 3-1. Maybe Edmonton will steal one, 3-2, and then Florida in 6. I don't know. I think Florida wins tonight. I think they could beat them 4 straight, 2 more straight, and end it. Again, I didn't pick Edmonton, but I thought they would. I picked them. I thought they would win. I didn't bet any money on it. I'm not gonna lose any sleep if Florida wins. The only reason I wouldn't want Florida to win is because they won last year, and I don't like that unless it's the team I like, because that's how winners are. Again, I'm a winner without the money, so take it for what it's worth. I'm frustrated, folks. The old Fanatic's a little bit perturbed. My mom, my mom's Alzheimer's. She's still with us in body, but not in mind. Again, I hate beating the dead horse, but it affects me, so I want to tell you. And, hopefully you don't laugh at my pain. Maybe you'll write in a nice comment, say Fanatic. I feel for you. I am told, and I don't know if I can believe it or not, because the Fanatic's not a believer. You got to prove it to me. But no, she's in good health. She's happy. She watches TV. She's smiling. Again, I don't want my mom to pass away. don't take that. Don't take it like that. But it's not her. So, I mean, it's a tough. I don't wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And believe it or not, the fanatic in the back in the old days was kind of heartless. But I wouldn't wish this on. You get older, you soften up. You get. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy going through the family. Um, my ex's father went through it. Again, my daughters and me and my ex aren't together, but we're not. We're not the best of friends, but we're not enemies. So, she knows how it is. I don't wouldn't wish it on anyone. My stepfather was, and it affected me, but not in the same way as my mom. And it affected me because my mom and I was, maybe it wasn't sensitive enough. I mean, again, the fanatic's not that sensitive of a guy. I mean, but I come around too late, day late, and a dollar short, folks. I feel bad. I should have been more. I should have been more a lot of things. I should have been more not forgiving, but more like, okay, I'm not. We're not married anymore to my ex, but the kids. I should have been a little bit more like, I didn't want to see her, didn't want to deal with her. I should have been a little bit more, proactive, and it might hurt me. It might hurt me. It might have hurt me in the long run. I mean, the kids know I love them, and again, I'm not an overly affectionate person, but they know. I'm like, I hope they know. I think they know. And when I meet people, certain people like gravitate, and they want to be by the fanatic. They want to. They're friendly. They got some kind of connection with the fanatic. So I'm not that bad. So, um, it is what it is. The old fanatic got a little text message. Oh, by the way, can you do us a favor? The missus got the old fanatic up, relaxing on a Saturday night, air conditioner, nice and chilled. My David Lee Roth blanket on, relaxing. You pick somebody up in the airport. Yeah, the donkey will do it. The jackass. It is what it is, but glad you're home safe. Next time, give me a heads up, will you? That's the old fanatics misses his brother, the delusional Viking fan who thinks they're gonna go 15-2. There's 18. Now, is there 18? No, not yet. There's only 17. So you know what I'm dealing with. He's a glutton for punishment. He's like you. He's like you. I'm very much leaning towards becoming a full-fledged Denver Broncos fan. What do you think about that? I'm a defensive guy. I like Knicks coming out of Oregon. I mean, again, in tough division with Kansas City and Chargers, but I like that defense, man. And again, I'm going towards, they say you have a type, they say navy blue and orange, just like somebody else I used to know who let me down. Again, I wish the Bears the best. I hope they're good. I hope they are good. They got a lot of talent on that roster. Williams got really, in my opinion, no excuse unless the line doesn't gel. They got a lot. He got no excuses. I really wish for their sake, they would have got Nick Chubb, but I think they're interested in James Cook. So I think they really do need an upgrade. Make somebody A1 and 1A, and make DeAndre Swift 1B or 2A, 2A, A2, whatever, and they'll be pretty good. Their defense is pretty good. I mean, you got good secondary players, linebackers. I mean, Tremaine Edmonds kind of slipped off a little bit, but see what he can do, see if he can bounce back. Again, I don't want him to lose. And I look, yeah, if they win, but I'm not going to not going to sucker me back in. People are like, oh, you're looking good. Heard it all before. I watched an old half of a game with Nagy, and they were flying around on defense with Fangio. I don't know how they finished 6-11 with that roster. I mean, I know Fields was a second-year guy or a rookie, but I have no idea. Nagy's claim to fame was Fangio, the defense, and they missed that double doink. I don't know. They had a lot of momentum. If they would have won that game, things might have been different. I don't know if they would have won the Super Bowl, but they might have got to the Super Bowl. That's how much talent can do for you. Nagy's a mistake. Nagy's riding on the coattails of Andy Reid, and then again he couldn't adjust a little. Put not Kelsey, put the other tight end on that side and give the guy some help to give Mahomes a little bit of more time, a little bit of a chance against Philadelphia. Some Nagy's a hanger on. Nagy's a loser. He got that coach of the year because of Fangio. He's a loser. So maybe that's why Kansas City ain't gonna win. They got him involved. Who knows? I mean, they won enough. But if you have a good quarterback like Mahomes, you always got a shot. So, we're looking at the Broncos. What do you think? Put it down in the comments, text me, whatever. I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, folks, but there's people on YouTube that are subscribers. I don't get it. I'm here for you. I'm here to make you laugh. I don't want to make you cry, but you might cry laughter. You might laugh at my pain. Tell somebody. So, I mean, again, this is therapy for me. That's why I got involved with a lot of BS with the missus. Is I don't know what she's on, some kind of clean it out, sort it out, or throw it out kick. Oh, we're gonna move. We've been moving. Me and the missus. I mean, people, even her brother, Uncle Booty. You two should go on your own YouTube channel. You're hilarious. Yeah, we're hilarious. All right. You're fun. We're funny if you know us. And I never miss a trick. Never miss an opportunity to get in one of them. So, it is what it is. And people always say, how long you been together? Too long. Elbow. That's the Fanatic. You stepped in it. You lobbed it up for a softball. You picked it up. I smacked it out of the park. Come on. I've been listening to you. See, I'm a YouTube junkie now. I haven't watched any movies to tell you. That's how bad it's been. I watched Flight, Denzel Washington. Good movie. I mean, there's a couple lulls in it, but it's a good movie. Flight. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Airplane movie, disaster. Everybody a lot of people, only 6-7 people died, and he's all banged up in the hospital, but he was all coked up and all, drinking, and he was drinking orange juice and vodkas right in front of the stewardess. I mean, but Flight's a pretty good movie. That's like a 7. I'd watch it. I've watched it, and I watched it again, so it just popped on. I was on those real based on true events movies, like I told you, and I don't know if that was or not, but I liked it. I want to watch Sully next, about the Lincoln Harbor with the plane. That's interesting. Yeah, that stuff's interesting to me. But I've been watching a lot of YouTubes, and I was watching a lot of Jose Canseco stuff. Jose got big balls, bro. Jose got big nuts on him. He took a beating in the ring against that giant kickboxer. He took his ass kicked, and he's a big dude. I mean, again, Canseco was older, but maybe he just can't fight. And if he got a hold of you, he's strong as an ox. He's still threatening, and Aaron Judge, I'll put money up that you can't hit a baseball for us. I can hit a softball. And you're saying, oh, Judge, remember who I was or who I am. Canseco. And Canseco really rips into Jeter. He says Jeter's because he's a Yankee. He said, look at the stats. Canseco tells it like it is, folks. I mean, love him or hate him, he snitched out everybody. And you're like, oh, people, the steroids made you good. He was still pretty good without the steroids. And he had the speed, 40 stolen bases, 40 home runs. Don't sell that guy short. That guy was something. That guy was something, but he just didn't curtail, didn't kiss the ring. Jose Canseco was something else, boy. And then he was out all night partying, probably, doing steroids, drinking, probably doing blow and banging Madonna, and still hitting a 400 yard home runs in Yankee Stadium when the A's were in town. So you got to give Canseco his due. He named a lot of names, and people, were mad at him, but the proof's in the pudding. Barry Bonds was a great baseball player. In my opinion, didn't need the steroids. Still would have been great. Would have been in the Hall of Fame. Would have been in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he's in because he never proved it. But you go from 160 or 180 lean muscle to 2 something huge in over the off season. Shoot him up, juice. He didn't need it, but everyone else was doing it. So McGuire. McGuire's another one with that swing. He didn't need it. I mean, Sosa, I don't know. Sosa was a good baseball player, but he was breaking down. Maybe the steroids got him more power. I mean, I don't really give 2 shits about Sammy Sosa, but Bonds was good. When he first came up with the Pittsburgh Pirates, he was something. And I always liked Canseco, I'm not going to lie. And McGuire, big farm boy, big farm muscles, big swing. That swing, that power. I didn't mind McGuire, but Palmeiro, the wag, the phony baloney. I don't like people like that. You did something, fess up, like A-Rod. Admit it. I think he did, didn't he? A-Rod, Canseco really wants to duke it out with A-Rod. He said A-Rod said to him, oh my God, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And Jose Canseco goes, oh, thank you, and then he found out that he was texting her and trying to date her, and then maybe he did meet her for a drink or whatever. But that's his ex-wife's fault too. But Jose was gonna. A-Rod's not one of my favorites, but you know what? Canseco. Says he hates him, but he says that he's the greatest shortstop ever. So that's a man who tells it like it is, folks. Jose Canseco juiced. My brother-in-law read Juiced. He liked it, and I don't think he was a Canseco guy. I think he thought Canseco was a douchebag, but whatever. I'm a Canseco. I liked Jose. I don't got no ill will for him. He's a good watch on YouTube. He's funny. I don't know, maybe I should have juiced it up a little bit. You know what? I'll be honest with you. If I was 6'2", 6'3", and kept the speed and had the same tenacity, the same viciousness, I probably would be in jail. I probably would have killed people on the field, bro. The mass and the weight. I'm small. I'm small, and I hurt some people, put some people out, knocked them out. Separated, broke their collarbone, knocked them out, busted landed on someone, busted their kneecap, but mostly, broke someone's collarbone and gave him a couple stingers. So if I was big, 6'2", I would probably be in jail, or probably would have been, all banged up on steroids. So you gotta be thankful. It is what it is, folks. Life kicks you in the ass. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. I wasn't feeling in a good mood this weekend. Again, Mom's birthday, and the Stallions taking a beating. But I want a parlay. I'm not gonna go out, start, giving you all the picks, because then if I lose, but I've been on a little bit of a roll, 4 out of 5 day roll here. So we're seeing it good. We're looking good. I really think football and baseball. You know, you got four. I'm always betting 4 team parlays. I think it's two or three team parlays with a little more wager, a little more money risk. Baseball looking a little easy, not easy, but easier than all the other. Basketball, somebody can hit a 2 pointer at the end and you lose. Basketball, I mean, I won a couple parlays. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hockey, I won a couple. I bet all money. I bet all 1.5s once, goal and a half. I couldn't believe it. Won 4 out of 4. Most of the times I pick 1.5, 2 money lines, 3 money lines, 2.5, 2 1.5s, 2 money lines, whatever. Mix them up. And one time I'm like, just fuck it, I don't care. They're all better. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 goals, 1.5 goals, and one. So it's doable. I mean, I know these guys with money, they $25. Oh, I'll leave the puck line for 100. I ain't got that kind of money, but it's doable. There's money to be made. You just got to have the money. This is stocks. You got to have money to make money. That's why I don't have it. But if anyone out there wants to partner up with the old Fanatic, get in touch with me. Let's see what we can do. I just offered somebody at the school. Let's do 100 each. We'll build it up. $25 bets here, 25. He was like hemmed and hawed. $100. You losing $100 on your own. Let's go together, and I'm killing it with the studying and looking at all the angles. I'm doing all the work. You're putting up $100. I got a winning record against the spread. I got better record than 90% of the experts on the internet, on YouTube, on CBS and ESPN. I'm in the top 10. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Now everybody's got a dream. My problem is when my ship comes in, I'll be at the airport again, like I was the other night. All right, folks, I ranted enough. I set you off. June's grads and dads. The grads. The grads in my school are gone, so anybody else graduates, you're on your own. You don't sweat off my back. Dad's gone. I'm a dad. Tried my best. You know the story. I got 3 fur babies now that I got responsible for. And I got 3 grand fur babies because Fanatic Jr., female Fanatic, adopted a cat. Cooking a stray. It never stops, folks. The Fanatic, about to lose control, trying to get a grip on reality. Tune in next time. Same time, same channel. Let's see if the old Fanatic can get out of this mess. And as always, please always remember and never forget, opinions, except for this old guy's, are like Fanatic, starting the week off with a bang. Peace.